You're very welcome to the Four Seasons here for the announcement of the siting of the international and global headquarters for Xtralis here in Dublin. I met Samir in Boston earlier in the year at the launch of Netwatch, which is associated with Xtralis, and I just made the point as part of the presentation that they're very welcome to a country which is making valiant efforts to demonstrate that we're really serious about having an operating environment for business and for business opportunities, for the creation of jobs, and to keep Ireland right up at the very top as part fulfilment of my own ambition to make this country the best small place in the world in which to do business by 2016. The Croke Park Agreement is in situ, it's accepted by government, it has been implemented to a certain extent. I'm very anxious, and as is the government. And when I met with the implementation group along with Minister Brendan Howlin, we made it perfectly clear that we would like to see the process of implementation and change being accelerated, for the simple reason that what we want to do here is to maximise savings so as to minimise the impact of any cuts that might follow. In that regard, I asked every Minister and every Secretary General yesterday to report to government, and specifically to the Minister for Public Expenditure and Reform by next Wednesday, with their best estimates of what is the maximum that can be squeezed from the Croke Park Agreement in an accelerated fashion in order to achieve that aim. When you look at the great work being done by the NTMA and Mr Corrigan and his staff to reduce the fiscal cliff that we faced in 2014 of 14 billion to less than 2 billion is quite extraordinary and significant. But I think that this is all part of a process of rebuilding reputation, of rebuilding trust, and of demonstrating that as a government and as a people, this country recognises that it faces challenges itself. Now, I welcome the decision of the German court, I welcome the decisions of the ECB, I welcome the discussions that are taking place. Michael Noonan, as you know, has been in Paris, Rome and Berlin before he goes to Cyprus, putting Ireland's case for the bank debt solution which we seek. Now, that's the fundamental point, is that the decision was made at the European Council meeting. If it doesn't happen before the end of October, well then the important thing is that the decision be fulfilled, and clearly there are intense discussions going on in regard to Spain. And as the Minister pointed out, you don't want to conclude on a matter that might be better for you, but you have to wait a little while longer.